Toya, you came here, thought about coming here, a couple of years ago, and then decided not to, but you're back. So can you tell us a little bit of that story and how you came to come back to North Central?
Well, when I came here, I wanted to stay here. It was something I wanted to do, but it was just the distance.
Yeah, it's a long way.
Being straight out of high school, I just took the shorter route, closer to home.
Yeah, it is a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, but I took a risk. I said I was going to do it to try something new, get out, and see if I could do it.
Yeah.
I've been handling it well.
Yep. Well, we're glad you came back.
Yeah.
Has it been a good experience for you now that you have come here?
Yeah.
Have you missed home, though? Has that been tough?
I miss home every day.
Yeah, because you're from Louisiana. Tell me what town in Louisiana.
I'm from Waterproof, Louisiana. Is a small town. Parish is Tensile. That's my high school, Tensile High School.
Right.
And not many people stay down there.
Right, right.
So,
how big of a town is it? How many people?
I don't know. It's no more than 500.
Is that
I
right?
probably see like 100 people. I don't know where the rest of the people be at.
they're just not around.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I think everybody has a town like that in their past, right? So you come here and you're obviously playing basketball and playing at a pretty high level. Do you want to continue to play after this year?
I do. I do want to continue to play.
Do you? What do you want to do in school? What do you want to study and do academically?
Well, I know I want to be a coach. Well, when I first went to school in Mississippi, my major was psychology.
Okay.
And I changed it to math. And just everywhere right now. But I know I want to be a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Do you see yourself coaching like in a high school or college, or what do you think?
High school.
Yeah. What is it about coaching that intrigues you?
I played the game. I feel like I know what's going on out there, and I could be able to teach,
right,
and encourage.
Right. Do you have anything about basketball that, when you see it, really irritates you? Like you say, no, that's not right. When you're playing, do you say, that kind of annoys me, and my teams are not going to do that when I coach? Want an example?
Yeah.
Well, like the thing that bothers me sometimes is when you're throwing a pass and the receiver doesn't step to meet the ball. They're kind of flat-footed, they're kind of back in their heels, and then someone cuts in front and intercepts because they didn't step to meet the ball. That's one of the things that used to bug me. Is there something like that bothers you?
If they don't catch the ball.
Yeah, they drop it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You have kind of a unique role on this team because you're coming off the bench. The last time I saw you play was at State Fair. You had a really nice game there. And how do you like that role of being the person that comes off the bench first?
I like it. I don't know how to explain it. Some people feel some way about not being a starter.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not nothing that make me feel some type of way, because I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
And I just thank Coach for allowing me to go out there and do what I can do for the team.
Well, how I feel about that is that some people have skills. They can shoot the ball, they can play good defense, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But another skill is that mental skill, being able to come in. And there aren't a lot of people that can do that really successfully. You, on the other hand, seem to do that very well.
Yeah.
Has it always been like that? Have you been able to kind of see the game from a distance and react?
Yeah, I have. The only thing is, I'm not really like a three-point shooter.
Right.
Like, I shot threes in high school only when it was needed.
Okay.
Like my last game of high school, I probably shot up more than 7 threes.
No kidding.
I made most of them.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I
So you
did what was
can.
needed.
You
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah.
This team has some 3-point shooters, so like you don't need to do it
Yeah.
as often as what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a kind of a vanishing skill too. Everybody wants to step behind the 3-point line. Even the tall guys, the tall women want to shoot the 3. How come? What is your best skill? Let me ask you that way. What do you think your best skill as a player is?
I can say passing the ball, getting to the basket, and being able to read the ball. Like
Right.
when the other team has the ball, I'm able to read where the ball going and react to it
Right.
or I can steal it.
This year we're playing more press defense. Do you enjoy that style?
Yeah, I do. It speeds up the game.
Yeah.
It speeds up our game and causes us to create turnovers.
Okay, so we know about your basketball a little bit. You've talked a little bit about school and what you want to do when you get done. What do you do when you're not playing basketball or when you're not studying? What do you find to do in Trenton?
In Trenton?
Yeah.
In Trenton, I probably be in my room listening to music, or I probably, like I said, I want to be a boxer. I probably
Let's talk about that in a
watch
second.
Little videos, do a little exercises after
Right.
practice.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I know in a bio sheet you filled out for me that you said you want to be a boxer. Tell me about that. That's something I would never have expected you to say.
Well, I started. I know when I was younger, I used to like to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and last year, when being out for COVID, I had found a trainer, and he was down in Mississippi, and we was working on boxing. I didn't stay long enough. I didn't stay long enough to actually be like, I want to be a boxer.
Right.
But that's what's in me. I do want to fight, and I've been looking around here
Yeah.
for somewhere to go.
You haven't found someone to train you in boxing?
No, it's in Kansas City.
In Kansas City?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit away.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So anybody that would like to fight must have, like, siblings. I think that's where everybody learns to fight, right? Do you have siblings? Do you have brothers and sisters?
I got 4 siblings, 4
Okay.
sisters.
And where do you fall in the order?
I was a baby until my dad had a baby. Like, she ought to be like 10 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Right. So where does that love for fighting come from? Did you have to mix it up with your siblings a little bit?
Not my siblings, but my cousins. So
Right.
I hung around the boys, so
Right. Not believe it.
fight.
What's going to make you a good fighter?
The dedication.
Okay.
Sticking to it.
Okay. So what do basketball and boxing have in common? What can you learn from each sport that would help the other sport?
You gotta fight.
Yeah.
You gotta fight. You wanna win, you gotta fight.
Right. Tell me about your horse. You had 2 horses you sold, right?
Yeah, I sold them. I got them back last year when COVID was going on too. I had a stud and a girl. The girl, she was stubborn. She was stubborn. She wanted to ride when she wanted to ride. And the stud, man, that stud was dangerous. Once I bought the stud, I got on him the same day. It was raining.
Okay.
And I went to a lot, like around the corner from my house, and I pulled the neck rein to turn him,
Right.
and he bucked me in the ditch full of water.
Gosh, oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I said I wasn't gonna get back on him, but I ended up getting back on him.
Yeah, but then you sold them when you went to college, right? Right.
Yeah.
So you rode them. Did you show them or do anything like that with them?
No, I just rode him. I take him out to the rodeo, but I never been in nothing like,
Right.
yeah.
Right. I could see you kind of coming up with a persona of kind of a cowgirl, boxer, basketball player. You know, that's a good combination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure visiting with you for a little bit. Thanks for sharing those stories. That's good. And I'm really glad you brought up the boxing thing because I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that. Best of luck to you. Thank you, Toya.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more in just a moment.